Today, the number one Caustic is answering your most important questions. First question is from Exodus. Do you think Caustic is in a good place now as far as balancing, or do you think he needs changes? And if so, what would you have changed?
I like some of the changes they have made, like being able to break the gas traps. I do really like that. I think his passive is just in a terrible spot. With the fact that there are so many wall hack characters now. I can't even play Caustic without having a Digi anymore. Or I just die for free because of a Seer ult, or Maggie can see through my gas, or Bloodhound, or he needs a better passive than what he has to counter all the wall hacks.
All right, we got a question from Tank24. When you're out in the open and a team starts to push you, what should you do as Caustic?
You want to find either like a container, a rock, something. Put like a gas trap on like your right and left. If you can stun one, you can potentially get a mag, or maybe back up to maybe take a 1v on the other one. Just gotta find some type of object to just place trap up.
All right, all right. I got a question from Joshua. Is Caustic ever annoying to play?
Absolutely not. I shouldn't say absolutely not. I get frustrated when I play PC ranked because I know half the people are walling and I just die in my gas. No digis. That's the only time I get annoyed, but I still love absolutely playing it. Like, I'll play off stream in a game mode that doesn't count kills and I'm still playing Caustic. He's just fun.
Okay, and then the movement meta never gets to you? You never have any urge to try out anybody else?
I've said this before, but I don't even know what to do when you can leave. Like, what is it like being able to just like leave a fight? I don't even know. I don't even do it when I play a movement character. I'll just die.
You're just
I'll die there before I leave.
It's all that time on Caustic.
Yeah.
All right, we got a question from Captain Pudis. Does his malicious attitude make kills more satisfying for you?
I absolutely love when I kill someone with gas. It is hilarious. Like, just to know that you just died to something that does 5 damage. Like, come on. You could have avoided that. It's very funny to me.
Okay,
you decided to die to it.
All right, we got a question from Julius. 2-part question. First, how do you outplay a Caustic? And then second, what is the best way to use your gas cans to not run out in a building?
Okay, so fighting a Caustic, most of them, you can hide in your gas, like behind a barrel. They won't even know you're there. Like, if you just wait for them to walk in looking for you, because other Caustics aren't highlighted. If you just wait for them while they're looking around trying to figure out where you're at, you can kill them for free. They're like clueless most of the time. I've killed like pred Caustics that are just, they don't even know where you're at. They don't know how to fight another Caustic. So if you just kind of let them come in all wandering, you can kill them for free.
What if you're not playing as Caustic?
Oh, to counter, like a counter him? I thought they were asking like if you
they were. I don't know exactly what they were asking, but I'm gonna just cover both in case.
Okay. To counter him, Seer is like an insane counter. But if you nade spam a Caustic out of the room or just wait out their traps, I mean, they'll get nervous. Caustic traps get rid of grenade indicators and they'll take full damage. If you throw a grenade behind a gas trap and they're sitting there, they won't even know it's there. Like, they will not have an indicator and they'll take full damage.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's a bug, but I mean, it's been in that game for like probably 5+ seasons. So it's a great counter. Nades will kill them. As I know, that is my most death.
Grenades. Let me try to figure out what the second part of the question.
I think I know what you mean. Yeah, like how do you not run out of your gas canister? I think is what they mean.
What is the best way to use your gas cans to... I think they're saying, what's the best way to set up and like fortify a building and not like run out? I think that's what it's asking.
Okay. Well, something I see a lot of people do is they shoot their traps when you don't need to. Like, I'll see people, they'll throw them out and they'll shoot them. You're going to run out so fast. The cooldown takes forever to get them back. You're just going to... There's no reason to pop a gas trap if you're fully healed. No reason. If you are healthy, your team's healthy, do not pop them. You want someone to get triggered, right? And then you can kill them for free when they're stunned. If they don't know it's there, they'll walk into it. They won't walk in if they see it going off. So if you don't shoot them, you'll be able to have the area covered longer. So you just want to make sure you have them set up at the entrances into the room that you're covering.
Okay. All right, we got a question from Satellite Junior. How would you handle a 1v3 situation when you are outside and then when you are inside?
So most like buildings, I know what's the best floor, the best spot, the best everything to play. So I immediately, if I know I'm going to be in a 1v3 situation, I go to that spot and I set it up quick. And I'll wait because I know they're going to get antsy and they'll come and push me. If you just wait patiently, that one person is going to make a mistake. You take out one, their team's in shambles now. They're nervous. Get in their head. Okay. That's how I do it. And it's the same like what I said earlier with like the rock. I do that. I set up my traps on both sides. Normally someone might back up. they'll get deterred. Sometimes they don't, and you kind of die because now there's 3 men on you. But
Yeah. Okay.
it
So
happens.
single one out and then
Yeah.
take care of business with your prowler, the only gun you ever use.
Yep,
The other
one
ones. All right. We got a question from Tofu. Is throwing his trap in front of you good for cover?
So the gas trap now only blocks 150 damage, and they can shoot it out as you're deploying it. So if you're just like in literally looking at someone fighting them and you throw it, you're kind of killing yourself. The one, that animation takes a minute, you're just going to get shot for free, and they're just going to break it. So I would never suggest throwing it. It's good cover if you have it already ready, or maybe you see someone reloading, you could do it. I tend to not do it.
So if you're in the open heading into a fight, you would never throw your trap down and then head glitch the trap?
I normally don't.
Okay.
They just shoot it. You can shoot it while it's deploying.
Yeah.
So it's just, you just lose it. So now you just don't have one. And now you're being shot because you just look goofy throwing it in the open doing nothing. You're a large character. It's easy to hit. I tend to not just do it. Sometimes you can get away with it, but
most times it's
you're
not
going
the
against
play.
like a really good team. You're not getting away with that. There's no shot.
All right, we got a question from Blame Aim Assist. How do you manage playing against other legends that may be seen as more fun, like Pathfinder or Octane, and keep up the grind as Caustic?
Personally, I think Caustic is the most fun. I don't even enjoy playing Pathfinder or Octane. I say, crazy as it said Octane, I say that is the most boring character in the game. He makes no sense to me how people have fun, because it's like, you have 2 things to do, right? Throw a pad in stim. There's nothing exciting you can do. But like a Caustic, I can troll so hard on people and like protect my team. I can play aggressive. I can like block doors. I take less damage. Like, come on.
Biased.
Let's not
Extremely biased.
It's so fun.
All right, we got a question from Senior Smazlock. Rate his heirloom 1 to 10.
I
10.
personally love it. Yeah, I love Caustic Heirloom.
Shocker.
Yeah, it's a 10 for me. So I used to play like Rainbow Six Siege like insane, so much, and I was a sledge main. And then they give my main a hammer. Oh, that's just destiny.
It must be.
Then there's like faces
Perfect.
on it. I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool. I don't care that it's like a little bulky.
What do you feel about the animations?
Oh, I think they're cool. I'm a huge coffee drinker, and he brings out a mug. Like it all felt like it was meant for me.
You sure they didn't interview
little
you
spiders.
first and then make it after?
They were watching.
They must be. Shout out Respawn.
Yep.
All right, question from Adam Campbell. If you had to pick another legend, who would it be? It's not going to be Octane, guys. We already know that.
It will not. It will not. I would either pick Lifeline or Watson. I'm the biggest Lifeline stan there is, and Lifeline is so fun. Not with Lifeline. Watson. Watson's just fun. I play her in comp.
You said Octane is boring, and then you say Lifeline is the second
Yes.
best.
Oh, I know. There's something wrong with me. Lifeline is so fun. If you're solo queuing, she's just like the best.
What?
I can. Yes,
With no teammates. You're not even using half the abilities.
No. I'm saying like you're playing with randoms.
Oh,
Right,
okay,
you have randoms.
okay.
You can prevent them from quitting on you.
True.
Like
I thought you meant
can
totally
revive
solo.
you. No. I did have a random the other day yell at me in TDM. They're like, "Why are you playing a Lifeline in TDM? You can't even revive anyone. You just gotta
I
throw."
didn't even think about that. All right, next question from Daniel. Is the Prowler the best SMG in your opinion?
It's the only gun in the game. If you're not loading in, looking for a Prowler, you're throwing.
What is the story behind this Prowler obsession that you have?
So season 0, right? I was playing with my buddy, and he was obsessed with the Select Fire Prowler, and I'm like, oh, I want to try it. We weren't playing, so I was like, oh, I get it now because we're not playing. And I was hooked. Season 0, I was obsessed.
But
I'm
only
a
with
big
the Select
person where-
Fire, right?
Yeah, so when they took it away from me, put it in the care package, I picked it up every time I got a care package, every time. And they brought it back, I was terrible. Oh my gosh, I couldn't use it, and I was like, this is so depressing. I'm so sad. And then they put the flatline in the replicator. I was like, well, it's time to pick it back up. Time to come back.
Now you're back at it every single
And I like
game.
having a digi. And the burst on it is so like long range. I can basically like one-way smoke caustic gas with the Prowler digi and kill someone.
Yeah, it's not bad
Far away.
mid-range. I don't think a lot of people use it mid-range, but...
Mid-range is nasty. Is the recoil on it only kicks up. So if you just prepare for that, it like resets every time, every burst. And then then they buffed it.
That's music to your ears right there.
Yeah. for real.
All right, we got a question from Tank. Can we play Caustic aggressively?
100%. Especially with like these Wraith changes. You combo, you portal in to a team with Caustic. Oh man, you can like set up and just ruin their life. As long as you can get in there.
Get up
Because you can
close
like
and
block
personal.
doors too. Like if you're able to put, if you can, I try to run like a long range weapon so I can get damage so I can get in there. And if you can block their doors on the outside, where are they going to go? Like they're screwed now. If they want to sit in a building and be weird, just take it from them.
Soy sauce packet. What is your favorite and least favorite Caustic skin you own? Is
Oh, favorite, the last laugh.
that the
Of
clown
course.
one?
Yep.
Yep.
Beautiful perfection. The worst is freezer burn. That skin is off. If you are wearing that, know that you're gonna die for free because they can see you from across the map. Skin is so bad. Everyone loves it. I don't know why.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, you're
'Cause
not
it's
allowed to have it
season
on
3 battle
anymore.
pass.
Oh,
If I say a freezer burn Caustic, all that tells me is you're just
You're
don't have
trash.
taste.
You're
And
trash.
you're gonna die for free. Yeah, you're gonna die for free.
All right, PH Grizz. Best ranked team comp with Stinky Boy.
Wraith. I'm a big Wraith fan. I have been enjoying the Maggie. Maggie Caustic Wraith is so fun. If you want to play aggressive, and then you can hold as well with Caustic.
So most of the time
I
you're
just
trying
don't-
to get up close.
Yeah, if you can use them, well, you can use the Maggie
The ball.
to like block off the doors to get
Mhm.
in, and then you can mess them up. And if you need a retreat, you have the Wraith to get you out, or to play aggressive and get in there.
I mean, hell, the portal reaches halfway across the map now. So
Yeah, and also if you throw a Maggie ult, stun everyone in that room, you can then throw a Caustic ult. They're gonna be slowed for a little, like double the slow,
Oh, you're the worst.
and then you can like get right in there.
That must be a disaster to play against well, you play mostly PC ranked, right? Do you ever play console
Yeah, I
ranked
only-
anymore? Okay.
No.
How-
And like we tried it in comp too. We won that night. We went crazy. It worked.
How often do you switch back to, are you still doing that thing where you switch back to Xbox play?
So this
and
is what I've
then-
been doing this season. I play like 6 hours of pubs, and then I switch over to PC, warm up before a tournament.
That's disgusting.
It's awful.
6
It's so bad.
hours. And how often do you play like tournaments for?
I've been oh well, those are like normally 3+, around 3 hours.
Mhm.
So it just depends on who's running it, how long they take.
Is this an everyday occurrence as well? You're playing every day?
I play pubs every day for sure, but the tournaments are only like 3 or 4 a week.
Gotcha. All right, we got a question from FC Zader. What do you think about the run animation, and do you think there are ways to improve it at all?
Just how like derpy he looks.
I guess so.
'Cause I think it's hilarious. He looks so derpy, and I never realize it until someone else is playing Caustic. I don't want them to change it. He looks so funny.
All right, there you go. All right, and the last question from John G. Most regard Watson as the best defensive legend, especially when it comes to locking down a building. What makes you still prefer Caustic?
I think Caustic is the better aggressive legend, but Watson can hold more space, and she can provide shields for the team. So I would agree, like in a competitive setting, Watson is the better option, but Caustic is just a lot more fun, and his ult end game is just
All right, I don't think I selected any questions about Caustic being in comp, but I know there was some people wondering what it would take for him to get, into the top tier comp scene. What do you think about that?
I think that you're going to see more Caustics now with the fact that he now hits beacons. So like only defensive characters now can hit the beacon. So your options are Rampart. She's not there yet. She needs a rework if they want her in comp. So you'll see Watsons and Caustics, and I think you'll see Catalyst for sure. But Catalyst is, in my opinion, the best aggressive defensive character.
Okay.
So I think you will see more, because if you want to play zone, you're forced to play a defensive character now. So I think all of them will be making an appearance now.
All right. Be on the lookout. You heard it here first.